The next punch we're going to look at is the shovel hook. We don't see this too much now in boxing and some of the martial arts. It comes really from, its name comes really from the action, if you can imagine, of shoveling or baling hay, this motion. Keep this motion in your mind, because when I take my left hand away now, that's a shovel hook. Okay, so it's like you're holding the end of the shovel, the handle of the shovel. The idea of the shovel hook is to give the similar action of a hook into the body, but instead of coming across it laterally like a short low hook in boxing, again still used in boxing, we're going to cut upwards to implode the ribs this way and up instead of just across. Therefore it's more painful, causes a lot more pain to the liver and the kidney area. Okay, so again, the major part of the fist here is what's going to be hitting slightly obliquely, and you'll be stepping out quite a bit, as you'll see in a bit with the training partner with Danny, because you're moving out of the way of the incoming attack again. So you've done this. Now you are turning and driving your fist through the angle of your foot and your hips up right through to about here, although of course it won't go that far when you hit the guy, but that's your intent, and whipping it back into your body and back down. We'll show that again slowly. A slight step to the side to avoid the incoming punch, and twist, hips up, drive, and come back down. Okay, do that slightly quicker. Okay, and at full speed. Okay, and that's your motion. Okay, the shovel hook application now with a partner, so we can get a better idea again with these situations here of how it goes down, and you know, just a richer understanding of what you're trying to achieve when you're hitting the bag, when you're hitting them pads and doing it in the air. So if Danny takes a left lead for a moment, which again is quite popular for most of the fighting systems in the world, to lead not with their power side. If we see Danny here slowly punching towards my face, I would sidestep, okay, and the shovel hook would hit at this point here. His arm would probably be retracting, of course, as well, but not before he's hit right there in the base of the kidneys or the liver, depending on which side. Okay, so as he throws, I'm here, and then as I turn, I'm shaving right into his body. And remember, we're looking for this kind of X axis. Okay, so I'm chopping up, bang, right into his body there. Okay, one more time, nice and slow. I've moved and I hit him right here in the middle of his lats, sometimes right down the bottom. Okay, all right, in the lower spinal erectors. Okay, now if we just switch that around and we just show you the other way around when there's two right leaders at it. Let's come back a little bit. This time I will use the application of my shovel hook with my rear hand. Okay, all right. So a bit like if Danny jabs now and I'm cut in with a straight punch. Now I'm going to slip to the shovel hook. Okay, and again, remember that bailing action, that shoveling action. Bang. A sickener to the guts, as we say. Okay, this can sometimes hit into the solar plexus area, depending on where the guy's at. Okay, if he again, if Danny's on this side and I've gone inside, the shovel hook could be thrown straight into here again, straight into the solar plexus. Another powerful shot and a painful shot. We'll just show you that again slowly. That's where I deliver the motion, right there. Okay, but the general application here, if we can, is to move to the outside and hit the guy, because we don't have to worry. Remember, about his rear hand as much. If I go to the inside to do this, this could be problematic for me. Okay, so it's always best to go to the outside where the rear hand makes it a lot harder to get over to. Okay, keep that in mind as well when you apply these things, and again hopefully this is going to help you.